Welcome everybody to one of a few special holiday Let's Plays that we're going to be doing for you guys. As we did last year, we took on a couple of old games like 2005 Battlefront 2 and Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn, but this time we decided to take on a few new games, in particular ones that we have been excited for all year. And we've got a Shadow Blazer here that's very excited to play this game, and if I don't let him start, he's going to get very mad. So go ahead and start, Alex. Welcome to A Hat in Time. So this is a game that I have no problem admitting Alex has been pushing for a Drak Tries and a review of this game probably more than anybody else has.
Yeah.
I was not aware of A Hat in Time until Alex brought it to my attention. And now we're going to actually be able to play it. Which, did you actually fund the Kickstarter?
Nope, I did not. I found out well after the Kickstarter had already, I think, ended. I'm pretty sure it already ended by the time I discovered this game. I think I found out about it in 2014 when it was still very much in development.
And welcome to yet another day of
I didn't realize beds came with ejection seats.
They do in Wallace and Gromit.
That's true. I forgot about that, yes. And in DuckTales. Well, Gyros did.
Yes. So, you know, this has been an indie game, quite a few years in development.
I'm not sure if it's intended to be that quiet, but so yeah, this is an indie game in development, but you've been pushing for this a while. And like I said, we did this last year with games that we were really familiar with. This time around, we decided to take some brand spanking new games that we were excited for, kind of like your Christmas present in the morning, you know?
Oh, we got credits. Director, designer.
We do.
Jonas, so, I can't quite read it.
And so I'm happy to say, because of the Shadow Blazer's constant pestering on this matter, you will get a review, you just won't get a try. And the reason being is that the release date was way back in October, and it didn't hit consoles until 2 months later.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're not going to get a try, but you'll get a full review. Hopefully this will appease the Shadow Blazer.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, you're all about celebrating the indie gaming, so I thought, gee, it's a good indie game for you. Yahoo!
Well, I'm especially worthwhile, or I'll point this out, I'm worthwhile to celebrating indie gaming in this particular generation, because I've seen something that I never thought I'd see happen, you know, like when
I love it.
oh geez, okay, that's a tad broke, but that's all right. I'm okay with it.
Let's go again.
Scrooge McDuck it up, man. So
okay, let's get going.
anyway, yeah, I'm especially celebrating because remember last generation was like Xbox was the place to be an indie gamer or an indie game developer, and then occasionally you got some good stuff on PlayStation and nothing. Like you got some WiiWare. I'm not gonna deny that.
Yeah.
But this time around, it's like really balanced. Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo all have really good indie titles that you can go try out. And in fact, by you guys' request, you might actually see us be taking on a few more indie game or indie spotlights next year in 2018, because there was a lot of really great indie games that came out. Lots of them. Now, we technically showcased one of them near the end of last year, but we've got lots there, including the fact that people have actually asked for us to play Mummy Demastered.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually want to try it out. I've seen a couple of videos on it. It looks really good. Would you stop gaming within the game?
I can. It's a cutscene. I'm locked into it.
Are you kidding me?
There's a little Roomba moving about.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I just had to
Okay.
push a button. So.
I was gonna say, we don't have to be lazy this entire hour. I'm sure there's stuff for this little girl to be doing.
I'm sure there is too. Okay. Looks like circle is pretty much the command for everything.
Yeah.
Fuel 4040.
Okay, so you're in a magical spaceship?
Yeah, I'm in some kind of spaceship.
Oh, someone's at the door. It's the UPS guy. Have you paid your Amazon Prime with camera expansion? Oh, so you can do L2 to find your goal? That's pretty cool. Okay.
Hi there.
He is not happy.
What is this? Flying boat?
Oh my gosh, they actually paid for a voice cast.
Yeah, I believe JonTron's in this too.
Mafia come in to collect.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to say it. You helped me.
Rule.
It's like, no, you
I mean,
can't come in.
if Lee Daniel Avidan was in this, then maybe we'd care.
Yes. Because we love Dan from the Game Grumps.
We do. Or if Aaron was in it.
Yeah.
We'd care regardless if Aaron was in it. Okay, so apparently this little girl has a huge hourglass connection, or collection.
Oh no!
And apparently the hourglasses are the fuel. Well, you're out in space. That's the end of the game, everybody.
We died at the end.
Didn't you learn your lesson from Alien? So, Act 1, welcome to Mafia Town.
Chapter 1, Mafia Town.
Why is this little wizard girl going to Mafia Town?
I guess I got a little
I feel bad for this little girl now. I mean,
Yeah. Got a little Simon Forrest down by the docks.
Yay. Okay, I'll admit, she got spunk. She's a little adorable. I'll admit that right now. Although I thought oh, there we go. I was wondering when the little friend was gonna show up. The Little Red Riding Hood girl that gets advertised all over the place. And I think she's like how co-op works in the game.
Oh,
You can technically play co-op.
Did fellow Mafia watch TV last night? Confusing science owls say small people can jump double in air. I saw. This makes Mafia uncomfortable with body. Must go work out.
So not only is it the Mafia, but it's the Russian Mafia?
I guess so.
Well, comrade, we are especially prepared for this moment because now I can speak Russian. Now cat is out of bag, and I can speak Russian if I wish to. Correct, comrade?
Correct.
Correct. All right. So once again, happy holidays, everybody. You guys have seen me like spill it all over the place with the Geek News Reviews and Opinions podcast. This is our special holiday
Red
to
Vault
you guys.
Code.
We're going to try out some games and have some fun with you guys. This is not the only one. This is going to be one of 3. And I will admit that with the present that Alex gets today, he also gets a lump of coal.
Yeah.
Because we will be returning to Drak Shadow Tries for the infamous Battlefront 2. But we're not worried about that right now. We're having fun in Mafia Town. Why are we having fun in Mafia Town? I feel like everything we could do might cause us debt.
Ow.
It will cause us debt to a loan shark.
How?
Okay, do you not have an attack?
I don't know. It keeps prompting me to hit the square button, but I hit it and nothing happens.
Okay, well, let's just go out to an open field and see if anything happens. Yay, it starts like Super Mario Sunshine, unfortunately. Press square, just for the hell of it. Yeah, she is punching.
Okay.
She's just got little stubby arms. Well, let's see if we can find her. We don't have to talk to Mafia again. Because Mafia is definitely not appreciating that we're talking to Mafia. Is everybody here just named Mafia?
Ow. The attack really is not good.
Something tells me that you're supposed to get a weapon or something like that that will make it better. I agree with you that that little punch is not worth it. It's like the Mario punch.
Yahoo!
Except the Mario punch is a little bit more pronounced. Okay, well, you got some health. Oh, there she is. Go chase down Little Red Riding Hood of death and doom and destruction and all that. Oh, ow.
There.
What was with the skip?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, hi.
Yesterday, Mafia wake up not feeling like punching. See? Even Mafia job is hard.
See what I mean? Everybody's named Mafia. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
So I guess you got to play tourism mode.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So I guess this will kind of serve as the Drak tries for it. And I'll give my thoughts so far, but really this is more for Alex, because Alex wants to play this, although I don't know why he hasn't already gotten it on his PS4.
Because I'm busy, okay?
Hey you! Down there! Don't think I didn't see you stalking me!
Wow, somebody not Mafia.
Us kids should stick together, not stalk one another. I mean, Mafia Town can be a really dangerous place. So what'd you say? Wanna join my little rebellion?
No!
By the way, did you have anything to do with the junk falling from the sky? Yeah? Yikes! Looks like you've got a lot of cleaning up to do, huh? Tell you what, come up here and I can show you where some of your junk landed.
This has a community service set up like Super Mario Sunshine. I'm not happy about that.
Why do you hate Sunshine so much?
Because it's community service, not a video game.
It is a video game. It just has a convenient plot.
No, it really does. It has a stupid plot.
Yeah, but that's because it's Mario. Mario doesn't have good...
Mario has good plots. Galaxy being one of them.
Bowser has kidnapped Peach for the upteenth time. Stop him. Yeah, real...
Follow me, Rebel Squad.
What's the difference in Mario Sunshine?
No.
Bowser Jr. captured her?
Exactly. It was something a little
Oh,
different.
I'm sorry. That's a real swerve there. That is a major twist of M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong proportions.
I never claimed Mario Sunshine had a great story, but I'm just saying your argument that it has a bad story is dumb, because Mario never has good stories.
Oh, I just didn't like the community service angle of it.
I know, because fuck community service, right?
Yes, exactly. Because I expect Mario to say, and I quote, "Fuck the police." No, it's just that's what you were doing in that entire game, and that's why I don't like it. You are a freaking janitor on community service,
And it's fun. The
and
flood
it's
is
hot
fun.
as hell.
It's not hot.
It is hot.
How are you hot? It's a video game.
I like gained 10 degrees of body temperature playing that game. It's not fun. Well, as soon as we actually get around to Mario Sunshine, which we will, we'll take pictures and you'll just see like big things of sweat, rings of sweat like around my shirt.
There's
like,
plenty of
why
fish.
does it even matter? It's 60 degrees in here. Because it's Mario Sunshine.
Let's see. Is plenty of fish in the sea.
Is plenty of fish in sea, but only for Mafia.
Science code. Mafia ask, you make science? Owl say words Mafia no understand. Mafia punch confusing owl.
I'm starting to see a huge similarity between all the
Mafia
Mafias.
not dumb, smarter than books.
So here's our little Red Riding Hood again. So I guess she leads the rebellion in Mafia Town.
Or somewhere, I
It
don't
was
know.
necessary to have a
I
rebellion.
think one of your junk pieces fell and smashed right into the market's fountain. Messed it up real good. When going over there, just avoid making eye contact with the Mafia and you'll be fine. Good luck, fellow rebel.
Okay,
See ya!
am I the only one that has to ask the question, why does she have a mustache?
Sure.
That takes the cuteness factor away from her a little bit.
In COD,
Because she's got like a villain's mustache. Now I'm expecting her to tie our main character to a set of train tracks somewhere.
she's incognito. In COD, we trust. That was weird.
COD. Fish.
Yeah.
In COD, we trust. Because fish is food.
Oh?
I'll take you.
Silent. It looks like our main character has a major touch of silent protagonist disorder. Okay, so now you have a legit weapon. Now this should be a little bit easier to hit things. Yes, smack him with that umbrella, Alex. Smack him! He knows what he did wrong.
Yeah, he stole my hourglass. Come here.
I just barely came up with this. So the reason that she collects all these hourglasses is maybe because she's resentful she doesn't have an hourglass figure.
Oh.
Burn. The little girl, I don't even care. Uh-oh. Did we do something wrong?
No, it's just a loading screen.
Why do we have a loading screen in a PS4 game? 0 out of 10! 0 out of 10! I'm sorry, I was channeling JonTron there for a second. So he's a voice in this game, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure who he is, but I know he's in the game.
So I'm going to have a strong aversion and for some reason immediately flip off that character.
Power's
No, I
been
don't care.
restored to the main hall. The chapter Mafia Town is now available.
I don't care enough about JonTron to actually warrant a middle finger. That would mean I care more than I actually do. So I'm guessing this is how you, yeah, this is how you go to levels. Is this? Yep, this is a
came
collectathon.
from outer. Well, of course it's a collectathon. That's very much the point. Chapter 1, Act 3. She came from outer space.
Wait, what about Act 2?
I guess that was the other one I didn't go to.
Huh. But yet you did this one.
Well,
What the heck, man?
I picked the first one I saw.
It's a mad scientist mafia. Okay, this is cute. Oh, look, and it's raining, so that means you have a little raincoat.
Oh, yeah?
Aww,
Oh, that is adorable.
that is cute. See, there's a cutest factor to this game. I'm sorry, the face he made is like, why you hit mafia like that? Why you do that? He not hit little girl.
Seafood is best.
Seafood is best. It is out of this world. Need mustache. Mafia help. I don't need a mustache, but I do know somebody that might. Brenton.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I mean, he could use a mustache, couldn't he?
I don't know. Does he want a mustache?
It's not a question of whether or not you want a mustache. It's whether or not you must have a mustache. And by the way, because I'm channeling Lanny Pator,
Job done.
Mustache.
Okay. Boss orders.
so I have a kid's hat.
Oh,
Or-
interesting.
Something tells me that like power-ups are going to happen with hats.
Yeah, that's probably how I'll get into there.
So do we know like if Hat in Time is like supposed to be a direct inspiration from a specific game or
I think it's another love letter to collectathon platformers like the Banjo series and that.
Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, or something
Yeah.
like that? I don't know. Okay, this is gonna sound like sacrilege, but do people actually hold DK64 sacred? Because every person that I've actually talked to that love collectathon platformers, they literally look at DK and go, ugh, just because of the sheer amount of collecting you have to do.
It has a cult following, I think. I don't know. I wasn't too fond of DK64 myself, but
Neither was I. I played it like once in a Walmart, and I wasn't gonna buy it. And
Oh,
so,
look at
so
that.
technically, I mean, you could say that the last one that I officially bought as a kid was Diddy's Conquest. Dixie Kong came way later. I found that at like I want to say like a DI, but no, it was a King's that I found it. Somebody just had a cartridge for Dixie's Double Trouble, and I just picked it up.
how do I get that?
Yes, makes you wonder. So I will say visually, this is really cute.
Yeah.
I do like the visuals for it. The story's simplistic enough for a collectathon platformer that I'm okay with it. Audio, I do like the fact that it's voiced, although I am a little disappointed that the main character doesn't get anything more than just oohs and ahs. I would have liked to have her like explain her situation, kind of thing. That might have actually added a little bit more flavor to me. But I can understand why they did it, because most of the time in collectathon platformers, your main protagonist is a silent one. The only time that I can think of that's not the case is if you want to count it. I don't know if it counts. Conquer? I don't know if Conquer counts. Because Conquer was linear.
I have no idea.
Yeah, because, well, Actually, no, Banjo doesn't count either because even though it wasn't voiced, Banjo and Kazooie had characters.
Yeah, and they spoke.
Yeah,
It was
they
just
spoke a lot. Like we got the snark from Kazooie,
and Banjo talked too.
and Banjo was Banjo. He was the bumbling hero, kind of thing. So
What? Huh? It's slimy space alien. Mafia's a spaceship. Mafia knew all along. Mafia is being invaded by aliens.
Dude, Link wasn't being invaded by aliens, neither are you. Okay, never mind, I take it back. That is creepy. You know what? If I saw that through those shades, I'd throw the shades away and probably burn them before I threw it away. Okay, so R2 in the air to jump farther.
Okay. R2D2, let me jump
There you go.
farther.
So you basically get a triple jump.
Oh, cool. Because I'm all
Poor guy. Like, I feel for him. Look at what he's seeing. We look all evil. Oh no. We look like that outside of it too. Oh man. Okay. I take back all the cuteness that I just said. Why do we look like Clayface?
Because we fell in mud.
Oh, okay. Then I'll give it that. When did we fall in mud? I don't remember a cutscene of us falling in mud.
It wasn't a cutscene, it just happened.
Okay. Hey, look! Mafia hammock. Because we can add Mafia to everything in this world. And now now she moves around like a zombie.
Yeah.
The heck? You're not helping your case there. What's her name? Do we know her name?
Yeah, I think she has a name. I don't know it actually.
And down you go.
Let's see. How am I supposed to get up there?
I think they showed you. So go to the hammock again.
Whoa. Okay.
And not die. That would be preferable. Okay, so go back to the hammock again. Then jump to the platform across from you. Not that. No, that way. Where the big face is. See, now you can go from here and probably go up. Or maybe not. Oh, wait. What about a wall jump? Can you do a wall jump?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
I don't. No, I don't think so. I think they would have taught me that.
Well, that sucks. Because that'd probably solve your problem, is that you could just wall jump up to the higher platform.
Yeah, I need to get up there somehow, and I don't know really how. I don't know if the art.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
You can just climb the ropes.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Can you
I don't think I can
jump
get in
down?
that crow's nest. Whee! I love that I'm slidey. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there you go. And now we can just do the triple jump. Whew, there's momentum on that thing.
Yeah,
that's not
there
good.
is. That's pretty tricky. Oh.
Leave Mafia alone, you monster! Here, if Mafia give you this, will you go away?
Nope.
Wow. Yeah, I'm okay.
So there you go. We got our second hourglass of the day.
Woohoo!
And you want to know the sad reality is, Alex?
What?
You'll have to do this all over again
Yeah,
when you get this on PS4. Which you will.
I will.
There will be no cheap excuse to just play it here. No, you must get it on your own. You have a PS4 now, my friend.
I do.
You can get it on your own. Somebody's gonna point out, man, you're just cruel to him. Or it could be like how Anime Atlas pointed out to us. Apparently, we're a married couple now.
Yeah.
I actually told Andrea that, and Andrea just went, okay.
She came from outer space.
So Act 2, Barrel Battle.
Barrel battle.
So we skipped a little bit further into the story, guys, just for you. Aww.
This is very Mario.
They took care of our mustachioed friend. We gotta go save her.
Oh.
So you can.
Okay.
I wonder why I wouldn't let you on the face. I wonder.
I probably could. I just probably wasn't doing it right.
Okay. So not only are these videos to celebrate, you know, the fact that the holidays are here, and we actually technically are recording this early so that we can, you know, celebrate the holidays ourselves. Oh,
Spirit yarn.
This yarn, it looks ready to sprint. It requires 2 yarn to stitch. Okay. I wonder what that does.
I guess we'll find out if we find another one.
This is also just to kind of put the year in perspective and
around city belong to Mafia. No touch. Mafia joking.
Dude,
Child
get off
can't
of me.
Vault secured with code. Wait, Mafia code not in pocket.
Not going anywhere with you. Let go. Oh no, I thought it was the main character talking. No, it's our mustachioed friend. Okay.
Woo.
Oh, you're about to meet the COD personally. So yeah, this is just also to kind of put the year in perspective, and also maybe even sneak peek some stuff that might be coming your way in 2018 from Drak and Shadow. Because first of all, the biggest change that's going to be happening in 2018, we're in a new setup.
Yeah.
A more comfortable setup, you might say. One where we can sit out, we can do what classic gamers did.
Sit on a couch.
Unless you were a PC gamer.
Yeah.
You didn't, but PC gamers weren't as often back then. But yeah, we can sit back on a couch, and technically, we can also play PC games on the couch now.
Innocent little girl.
And we have even bigger surprises that we aren't even going to show off today.
Shoot. Mafia can't have child witness when Mafia teaching.
But let's just say a lot of Let's Play possibilities are going to open up in 2018. We're actually very happy about that.
Oh, it's awkward for Mafia. Mafia not sure what to
What
do.
triggered that?
Boss, what do we do with Eyewitness? Teach her lesson, boys.
What triggered you spitting in his face?
He said go away, pretty much.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's like you-
That sounds like a justified explanation to me then.
It's like, Mafia cannot teach lesson with Eyewitness around.
Yes. So we've actually got lots in store for Let's Plays. Like, our possibility to not spoil everything, our possibilities for Let's Plays just went up in a very big way, guys. We have a lot more possibilities to do games that we didn't have before.
Ow.
And we're looking forward to bringing all of that to you guys. Now, with that, there also is going to be a little bit of bad news for next year. We've been seeing a little bit of the conflict that some of our viewers have had with our Saturday Let's Plays, sometimes being big and sometimes being small, trying to fit like themes to it. And we understand that, because some of you guys have been wanting like more bigger games in that slot. So I think it's only appropriate that we kind of give that to you, and we try that out a little bit. On a more consistent basis and see if you guys like it. If you guys don't, then we can obviously go back to the original format, and that'll be fine.
Mafia won't bow to little girl. Prepare to feel Mafia's wrath.
Oh no, the Wrath of Mafia. A spiky barrel. That is indeed the Wrath of Mafia.
Still.
I don't know if I feel comfortable with this, Alex. He's got spiky barrels.
See if girl
Not even Donkey Kong could deal with spiky barrels.
It's true. Not even he
Did
could.
they even have a spiky barrel?
I don't think so.
I think the most that they ever had was the bees, and you could only kill them with a barrel. That probably works.
Yeah. There's TNT barrels.
Heads up, little punk.
Well, TNT barrels will exist, period. Heads up, little punk.
Watch out.
Makes me wonder, like, do you need to send them back to him?
I don't know.
That would make sense.
This lead nowhere. Mafia need to take care of this Mafia style.
Oh, Mafia style,
Prepare to
okay.
Feel what Mafia do to old ladies.
Okay, so it's just waiting him out.
Pretty much. So yeah, just look forward to some sneak peeks of some games that we'll be playing next year, as well as like opening possibilities for Drak and Shadow. And of course, we couldn't do it without you guys. Even though we're not even at 100 subscribers yet, we have felt you guys' support and we do appreciate it.
We're getting close, though.
We are getting close, and please get us there, guys. Because we want to be able to do something special for you guys. Like, there's been a couple of times where you and me have talked off camera, just like, just get us to 100 already. We just want to get this out. We want to get this done.
Yeah.
We want to give you something awesome. But no. Recommend us to your friends, everybody. So we can finally get to 100 subscribers. We can figure out what you guys get as a reward. Because we have a big list that we need to figure out. We actually have a point where I think there's going to be 2 polls that happen. Because we need to figure out if it's going to be a game reward or a movie reward. Because a lot of people have been making movie suggestions too. So you guys need to let us know. And then at that point, we'll figure out if you guys get a game reward or a movie reward. Maybe we'll even keep some of the stuff later on just to do it.
Yeah.
Because there were actually a lot of really good ideas thrown in. We just need to get around to actually doing them.
Come on.
There we so I guess we're just hitting him on the butt whenever we get a chance. Oh, there we go! And he's blasting off again!
Ding! He even makes the star. And we get an hourglass!
Additional reward. So one thing you guys have already seen is we've actually started up some brand spanking new Let's Plays on the channel. In case you haven't seen just yet, we started up our first ever Mario game.
Yeah!
It took us how many years?
Can't believe them. What a bunch of losers. Hey, you're all right, new kid. Do you have a name?
She sounds like Vixen.
Kind of, yeah. Vixen, did you do voiceover and you didn't tell me?
Shy? That's cool. You're a less talk, more fighting kind of girl, I take it. That thing you grabbed there, are you collecting them? Because I know where there's more of them. They've been raining from the sky ever since you arrived. I've seen the goons bring them to their headquarters way up there. We should go up there and get your junk. It'll be fun. I'll take any opportunity that involves messing up the mafia.
I'm sure you will.
Mustache
And her
girl.
literal name is Mustache Girl.
And we're friends!
I'm sorry, that's correct. That's correctly pronounced Mustache Girl.
Mustachioed girl.
Mustache. Now I need to show you the DBZ abridged mustache thing they did.
Intruder
Alert! Alex, did you leave the door open again? So if you're friends with her, then she shows up here. Oh, that's cute.
That little Roomba.
Are you ready to take down some mafia? Let's do it. I'm psyched.
I can tell.
A master
Let's go
plan.
over the plan. All assaults need a good plan, or it'll be a flop. First, we strangle them, choke them, and watch them beg for mercy. That'll show them.
Wow.
No, wait. Strangling is too kind. We smash them together into mush and put their remains in a jar.
I need an adult.
We sell the jar for pocket money. That'll be the ultimate
You are an
salt to the
adult.
wound.
I'm not adult enough for her.
But first, we have to make it through their Mafia HQ. Once we find and dethrone the Mafia boss, the rest will follow. Then our mush and jar party will be no problem.
I am not in a, I'm never going to be in a room alone with
Your
her.
hat is basic, and we don't do basic in this gang.
You're not even wearing a hat. You're wearing a hood. There's a difference.
Yarn can be found around Mafia Town and used to stitch new hats if you're crafty. I've collected one for you.
Oh, and we got one.
Sweet.
Yay.
Another sprint yarn.
So now we can stitch it. So go ahead and press X, I guess. So select a hat. Sprint hat. This yarn is looking ready to sprint. So
Ooh.
hold L2 to sprint. So
cool.
basically a quick way
I
to
like that.
get things done.
It's like, kind of looks like the wing cap.
You need more yarn for some hacks than others. I guess being creative isn't free. So keep an eye out for yarn. Now
Now
you're a
suddenly
killing
Woosh-
machine.
Yoshi's Woolly
Let's
World.
go get them.
All right, that being said, whee!
Can I climb up the slide?
Apparently
every-
not.
What?
You're not awesome enough.
But every kid loves to climb up slides.
I know. And then the adults get mad at them
Yes.
because they do that. Now I'm seeing that from the other perspective is like I'm getting mad at people or kids for doing that. Because my daughter's trying to go down the slide. And it was already enough of an effort to try and get her to go down the slide. Let her go down the slide.
Let's watch some TV. We're done.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. We don't have the attention span for that. Try and follow the Roomba around. Whee!
Right, Roomba, I'll race ya.
Oh, already
Now
you'd
you're
win.
a killing machine. Let's go get them.
I think that's pretty much all we can do aside from, start up a mission.
Let's see.
Oh, and since this is probably going to be my only opportunity because I've got a game too, and then we've also got Battlefront 2, this is probably going to be a good chance to give you guys a quick little anime update because I have some good news.
Yeah.
Well, I have some bad news too,
Aw.
but good news is we found Victory Gundam.
Hey.
And we found the nest that my daughter put it in, and we were able to get it back. The bad news is though is that oh, down with Mafia. Down with it.
Down with the Mafia.
We are not cool with the Mafia. So the bad news is unfortunately as an anime fan, I got some bad news
Oh dear.
this week. You kind of know it.
Yeah.
already. People might not know this. I actually have original Yu Yu Hakusho DVDs that I watch every year religiously because I love Yu Yu Hakusho. And it turns out that my collection no longer works with my current hardware.
You took your time. Help me out here. Get these brutes off my case and we can go inside.
Stop yelling at me. So yeah, I got some bad news in the fact that now I technically
Good job, kid.
can't use my Blu-ray player or my DVD players to play my Yu Yu Hakusho DVDs. And I'm not saying that, like, a lot of them are in new condition, but some of them I had to get used. And so,
Yeah.
unfortunately, those things are just beyond repair at this point.
Ah.
So I might actually have to replace my collection of Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm still going to keep... There's one in particular I'm going to keep on display. Because I think we've said this before, but you actually got me a signed... or you got one of my copies signed by Laura Bailey.
That's right.
So we'll keep that on display, but I might have to upgrade to like the Blu-ray version of Yu Yu Hakusho. I was hoping not to.
Is there even a Blu-ray out?
There actually is. I double checked.
Okay.
There is a Blu-ray collection. They took all of the seasons and just did collections for them.
Cool.
So 4 seasons. They're expensive, but it might be worth it because I love me some Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
But I have a little bit of an anime update. So I actually was able to watch a little bit of Victory Gundam.
Young one.
Don't do it.
I am from
It's not
a
worth it yet.
faraway land. I've seen every corner of the earth, and now I sell tiny pieces of my discoveries.
He's a little buggy.
You may call me the badge seller, for I sell and trade badges. I can provide you with strong abilities and upgrades to your hat. If you have money, of course.
Is it just okay? Yeah, he is very buggy. Is he intended to be that way?
I don't know. He could be.
Something tells me with like the twisting mask and all that, he is intended to be buggy, but that's disconcerting. Okay,
Before Deadly Impact.
because it takes you out of the immersion. I
Yeah.
don't like buggy characters.
Allows you to equip one more badge. Automatically attracts
Automatically
nearby-
attract nearby collectibles.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
can
so
purchase
these little Xbox looking orbs I've been collecting their currency.
Yay! And then what's the other one? The one to the right.
Let's see.
Hover badge. Automatically pull out your umbrella before deadly impact. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
definitely all something that you would want.
Hey, let me through.
I cannot. You not have ticket. So yeah, quick anime update for Victory Gundam. I wish I had more than this, but basically their base was discovered and now they're on the run. And now we have the also great main pilot. Is he actually saying something worthwhile?
No.
Okay.
If you are looking for her.
Okay.
She looked like unruly type. Keep eye on her.
Okay, so
I did want to talk to you.
basically we're going through the usual internal struggle that all main characters in a Gundam series face, which is, do we actually want to participate in the war or not? And in this case, this is probably the youngest pilot they've ever had. I actually thought he was in middle school. Turns out I thought he was in high school. It turns out he's like in middle school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's probably the youngest pilot that I've seen in a Gundam series, by the name of Uso Iwin. Uso Iwin, I think is how you say his name. But yeah, so you're having that conflict, and you're seeing a lot of the main characters saying, you don't have to fight, you don't have to fight.
Thing up and I'll keep guard here.
But then he has to kind of make the decision on his own, and from where I'm at, he hasn't made the decision yet. So I've been able to at least watch a few more episodes since then, but my opinion really hasn't changed of the series yet, partially because not a whole lot's happened.
Yeah.
So, but thankfully now that I have the DVD back, I can start watching it again. What some of our viewers might appreciate, in particular Lita Kino and Vixian Anime and Manga Box would prefer, is that my anime update includes the first 2 episodes of Sailor Moon Crystal.
Most places not for child, but especially
I'm waiting for the squee coming from Alex.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard because I'm not a huge Sailor Moon person.
Well, but now basically I was thinking you were gonna do he finally got up off his butt and started watching it, so that way he could say he's not creeped out anymore.
Yeah.
I have officially watched the first 2 episodes.
no gambling here.
And my initial thought on the matter is, it's different.
Who's throwing shit at me?
That guy is. Not that guy, the other guy. Yeah, I wish I had more to say on it, but like I've seen the first 2 episodes, and this one actually like condenses a lot of the filler from the anime.
I imagine.
Because I mean, the first episode was like introducing Usagi, and then this one, or the second one, actually goes into getting Sailor Mercury. So, I think I say it's Ami.
Mm-hmm.
So it's unlocking Ami, but in the anime, that was like the 6th episode. So they had stuff happen in between that.
A Rift token. Use it on the orb machine to gain cute rewards.
And I wish I had more to say other than that, but it's like, it's different. I know that the series is, I think Crystal's more manga inspired.
Yeah.
Than the original anime was. And I'm not saying that I don't like it. Usagi is just as annoying as when she was Serena. But it did just unlock my favorite character in Sailor Moon. Yes, I'm a big fan of Ami, or Sailor Mercury. Just because she's kind of the girl that I would date. You know, like if I were to actually say that like if I picked a waifu in Sailor Moon, it probably would have been Ami. So, and I like the episodes that they've done so far, but I'm not seeing like a dramatic change to the formula yet.
Yeah.
Aside from, it's very clear that these girls have lips. Like there's such an emphasis on them like wearing lipstick or having lips.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to describe that. It's weird. But I'm okay with it, strangely. I'm just like, okay. Things look, I will say this, things look paler in it, but I don't know if I want to necessarily fault it. Because it's not like, people had tan lines in the original anime,
You just mean it looks like brighter or what?
It looks paler. And I think it's by design so that you could show it, like you could show off better that when they're blushing, you can show off better that they're blushing.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely a lot of interconnection with, like, the original anime didn't really connect the past with the present that much until much later. You could already tell, like, from the beginning, they're already doing that that interconnection. I will say that Usagi is a lot more annoying than Serena.
Yeah.
Because at least with Serena, I could get behind her because she was a gamer. Because she would spend some time in the arcade. Usagi's so annoying, her mother kicked her out of the house for bad grades.
Oh, wow.
Not like permanently, but like, get out of the house!
Yeah.
You got a 30% on your test! Get out of the house! And at least, like, when she met Ami, it wasn't just... Because I believe the way the original anime painted that was she was going to befriend Ami so that she could improve her
grades.
Her grades.
Uh-huh.
And she wasn't really looking to be her friend. Whereas Crystal, from the beginning, she's like, yay, I want to be friends with you.
Okay.
So I guess that's an improvement. It takes a lot of the secondary motives that Serena or Usagi had during that, but I mean, I'm not going to complain too much. It looks like the action's a lot better in Crystal than it was in the original anime. So who knows? I'll go through season 1 and I'll give you guys my opinion on the differences and all that, but I don't know what else to say aside from that because it's the first 2 episodes, and really the only thing I can think of to say is there's a time skip.
Yeah.
You know, there's a massive time skip, and it looks like even in the first season they tried to wrap up the Barrel arc pretty damn fast. So I don't know if that's just because they wanted to get to the Crystal Tokyo arc. I don't know.
Probably.
And people might be wondering why I know a lot about Sailor Moon. I actually watched Sailor Moon way back when.
Yeah.
Back when the US dub had all the way to, I want to say like 10 episodes into the Crystal Tokyo arc. And then I never saw anything past that.
Yeah.
So, and for those who are probably screaming, well, what about on Toonami? By the time I got Toonami, Sailor Moon wasn't playing on it. So, like, the people might want to mention, like, well, Kids WB showed off some episodes of Sailor Moon.
I don't remember them.
They did, but it was like way into the arc, so it's not like you got anything out of it. The only thing I got out of it was what we already knew about Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune, which is they're romantically involved.
Yeah.
But the US dub makes them cousins.
Yeah.
So now that association is got more of a Cruel Intentions vibe.
The Mafia are terrible at cooking. Here now, Cooking Cat is here.
Oh no, it's a cooking cat. Next up, we'll have a samurai pizza cat. Hide all the cats!
The food before anybody eats the Mafia's cooking. I'm fairly certain someone would die if they ate the Mafia prepared food.
Oh, but I actually, there was one thing in the Gundam update I forgot to mention, and the listener who brought this up to me is going to get mad if I don't bring it up. So, this listener sent to me an article about recent announcements from Right Stuff and regarding the Gundam license. So we've got some more series coming our way in 2018.
Yeah, that's right.
So the first one that we got is Gundam UC. So they've officially got the license to the Unicorn OVA. Not the Unicorn series, guys. The Unicorn OVA. So that now, hopefully, we can get Blu-rays that are not stupidly expensive. That'd be a plus, right?
Yeah.
The second one, which I'm excited for, is 00. It's finally making its way to Blu-ray because they got the rights to it. And that's actually another series that I want Alex to try out, is Gundam 00. And now we can do that via Blu-ray. And that way I don't have to pay $80 for a DVD pack. That's already way exciting to me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Paying $80 for an out-of-print DVD, yeah, now. So I'm glad that that's happening. And then the one that was the most exciting for me, because you will do this next year.
Yeah.
You will do this for the 12 Days of Anime. Gundam Age is coming to the US. The only thing I'm not excited about with this is it is dubbed.
Okay.
But not by anybody I know.
Oh. Do you know by who?
It was like Hong Kong land distribution.
Oh, God.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Is that like Build Fighters Try-esque levels of awesome?
That is.
That's not very awesome.
Oh,
Oh no, Age got a dub, and now granted, like Double O got a dub, and Double O's amazing. UC got a dub, so we don't have to worry about that. Or Unicorn got a dub, but Age never came to the States, so I guess this is like a overseas dub
Yep, it sounds like it.
with not a whole lot of effort put into it.
Yep.
I've already seen the Build Fighters Try dub, so
This just makes me real happy that the remaster C dub is being done by NYAV. So I know you.
I
look,
don't want to replace actors. That's my problem.
Look, I don't want to either, because I do think the original cast of Seed and Seed Destiny are great.
Yeah.
And it's just a shame that so much time has passed.
Actually, aptly enough, the only actor that I want to replace from it, are they doing Destiny 2?
Yeah.
I'd replace Shin.
Yeah.
Shin's voice got kind of grating after a while, but
Yeah.
I'd love to see who they have in mind. But I don't want to replace Kira or Atherin. I like their voices.
Yeah, you know, I like the
Or
original.
Kigali or Flay.
Yeah.
Or not Flay, Kigali and Lacus.
Lacus, yeah. You know, yeah, and believe me, if I had it my way, I wish they wouldn't have to replace the old cast.
Yeah, but
it's just the problem is the remaster's being made off of the Japanese remaster, and the Japanese remaster significantly reworked everything, so it'd be impossible to just simply redub it, or simply
what do you mean
use the old
they significantly redid the story?
Kind of, yeah. It's like they made a lot of changes to their animation. It's as close to a remake as you'll probably see with Seed.
Okay.
It's somewhere between like remaking and remastering.
Or are we talking like they drastically changed the story?
I don't know.
So like Patrick Zala is not in charge of Zaft anymore?
No, they didn't like completely rewrite the story, but they did like retweak a lot of episodes, and they cut down a lot of episodes. They cut down like a lot of the padding episodes. So, you know, there's not as much like flashback episodes and recap episodes.
Okay.
And
there weren't too many though.
I know there was a few, but
yeah, the Gundam series will always have those obligatory recap episodes.
Yeah.
They happen.
And it's also like cutting a lot of like the padding shots, you know, to like extend a shot out just by recycled or limited animation.
That makes me a little worried because one of my favorite moments in Seed is padding. And that was the fight between Andrew Waltfeld and Kigali.
Yeah.
Over whether or not to put yogurt or I can't remember what the other one was. It was like hot sauce on his donut or whatever.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I don't think
but that's filler. So at that point it's like, oh, but don't cut that out. That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna cut that out. I think it's just more like, oh, when you see like the same shot repeated over and over again to extend the sequence.
Okay, fine. Then I'm okay with that.
I mean, that's my guess.
Because Destiny doesn't have a whole lot of it. Seed did.
Yeah.
And actually, I would agree with that. Like some of the fights, especially later, between the Calamity, the Forbidden, and the Raider, and Freedom and Justice, were recycled a lot.
Yeah.
So those fights kind of lost meaning after a while. The only thing that really changed in them was the cockpit conversations.
Mm-hmm.
But if they wanted to like do new stuff of like new clashes between them, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I don't know all the exact details of what's changed and what's different. I'll have to let you know when I get it.
But back to the ultimate positive news. I'm getting Age, and you're doing it for 12 days next year. Because that is a Gundam series I need you to do. Simply because we did Phantasy Star 3, and we talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
That's literally a game where it takes place over 3 generations of Gundam pilots. So you start with 1, and then about 10 episodes in, you are then that kid's kid.
Right.
And then later on, the final one is like the grandkid. And so, yeah, I need you to see this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I really don't know what I'm doing here.
But then again, I also need you to see 00.
Yeah.
Well, we actually are coming up on an hour, so should we just call it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. So, that has been your playthrough of A Hat in Time. Why don't you give your thoughts, because I've already given mine.
Although I'm terribly lost in here, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm guessing it involves these buckets of food that I've been throwing around, but it's really cute. I like it. I'm really looking forward to actually getting into playing it myself.
There you go. So that's going to be one of 3 holiday videos that we have for you. You guys can stay tuned for the next one, where I'm going to be taking on a brand new game, or not necessarily a new one, but a game that I've been wanting to try all year. And also, finally, we're going to be doing a little bit of Cole, because we have to go and talk about Battlefront 2 at you guys' request. So that's going to go ahead and do it for us. We'll see you guys for the next video.
So long. Bye, little hat girl.
That's her official canon name, Little Hat Girl.
Did you notice how she...
if you want to sue us, go fuck yourself. I didn't say Little Match Girl. I said Little Hat Girl.
Little
There's
hat
a difference.
Girl. Yeah. Did you know she keeps making like... Yeah, she keeps making faces. It's so funny.
That's because she's saying suck it, Disney. You can't sue me for copyright.